Once again, it's the Outlaw Show with your guy, EDI. Man, I'm super honored and excited to have as my new guest. This is Julian Marley right here, man. Live from Miami. I appreciate you coming through to top it up with me today, man. How are you?
Doing good, my brother. Give thanks for having me. All right.
Yeah, yeah,
How you
thanks for
doing there?
huh?
How's everything going there?
Everything is going wonderful out here, man. No complaints, man. Appreciate your patience. I know it took a little bit of time to get started, but we ready to go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I want to
Yeah.
go back to the beginning with you, Julian. What was life like for you as a youth, as growing up as a kid?
Well, I grew up in London.
Right.
Yeah, at 5 years old, our father transitioned to Zion. So basically grew up with my mother and like my granny, my granddad, the elder folks. So growing up in England, I would say that give thanks that we had the opportunity to grow rutical, to grow as I would say, to grow like any other child, not to grow as they would say, son of legend or this and that. Cause we grow when we was kids, we didn't even really know what it was all about. Cause you're a kid. So
Sure.
we take the bus, we hop the bus, we go to school, you know. I would like to say probably my generation is the first people who drive in the family. So it's
Really?
we're coming from, you know,
Yeah.
yeah, the younger generation more outgoing. So we're coming from foundation roots, and we get a nice feed of life, in the eyes of any other person,
Right.
because we are all equal the same way. So we must all, you know, get the same picture of life, and give thanks to our Father, for being who he is, that we grew up with such of a strong inner conception,
Yeah. And
which
and your
continues
father's
to this day.
yeah. And your father's music has such an impact on so many people, including myself. What
Yes.
what was that? What made you want to do music, or did you get inspired by something
Well,
else?
well, I would have to say even before we knew what music was, you knew that your father was playing music. So it's almost like you already have the inspiration right in front of your eyes.
Right.
So it's almost like you grew up in a I don't even know what to call it, in something that you love or something that is so nice that when you hear it and you're able to just approach it right away because you have a closer connection to the music, which is
Right.
our father.
Yeah.
So probably the first music that I really pay attention to was my father music. And yes, that made me want to play music because music was inside, but it's almost like when you see something that you like, you've never seen it before you like, but you say, I might try that. Your friend won't try it, but you might. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how the music is. It kind of it's something that you find a connection to right away, even without the knowledge.
Yeah.
So it's coming from young days, man. I tell you, yeah. From ever since I can remember, music was on the mind.